So if it hasn't become any more obvious, we might be witnessing the worst ducking of all time we've ever seen. And yes, it is by Jon Jones, the ducking of Tom Aspinall. It is crazy. If you've seen these interviews all week, the reporters keep asking him about Tom Aspinall, if he's going to fight him or not. And, dude, he just does not, like, he's terrified of this dude. And people are going to, there are a lot of people out there that are going to defend Jon Jones and all that, saying he's the GOAT. And they're just going to glaze him like Dan is, and he has nothing to prove. This guy, Jon, let's just talk about what Jon said about this guy, bro. So, reporter asked him, can you see yourself fighting Tom Aspinall if Stipe, like, after the Stipe fight? And he says, probably not. And then he brings up how he's a nobody, he hasn't done anything. Let's just take a look at your resume. For people who don't watch UFC, he's already an interim champ. If you're an interim champ, you're supposed to automatically get a title shot from there. That's how the interim champ works. Technically, Jon should be the interim champ. They should have stripped him of his belt, and Tom should have fought for it, and he'd be the champ now. But they didn't, because Jon gets whatever he wants, because he gets the Dana White glaze. But yeah, he says he hasn't done anything. This guy knocked out Sergey Pavlovich, who was on a big run, knocking out everyone. It was very, very scary. Knocked him out in like a minute. And then knocked out Curtis Blades in under a minute. Before that, knocked out Tybor in under a minute. Knocked out Spivak in under about 2 minutes. Submitted Volkov, who's a Russian guy, bro. This guy is the future of heavyweight. There's no one that can beat him, honestly. I'm not even glazing. Jon, I would say, is the only guy who has a chance. But there's no one who, like, Tom and Jon are destined to fight each other. Like, this is the dream fight, in my opinion. Jon has to stop ducking because it's getting very obvious. Another thing we've seen is Tom Aspinall is officially the backup fighter for this fight. I believe Jon would just get out of the fight. Like, he would back out if Stipe were to get hurt. Because he's scared. He's literally so scared. And there's some casual fans that are going to go out there and say, well, he wanted to fight Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira is the easiest stylistic matchup for him ever. This guy is zero grappling. Even sucks at strike defense. Like, that fight would end in the first. It might even end quicker than the Cyril Gane fight. Jon submits him very quickly. Tom Aspinall is great takedown defense. Great grappler who could grapple Jon easily. Yeah. But obviously, typically older people love to defend Jon Jones. Pretty much just everyone. Like, all the people who are, like, older than 25 that watch Prime Jon fight. Y'all just defend Jon no matter what. He's the GOAT. And y'all are the type of guys that say he's still pound for pound number one. Yeah, all time, he's the greatest of all time. Right now, he's not, because this guy's fought once in the last 5 years. You don't get credit for that. And Stipe could be some trouble for him, too. I mean, he's good. If he has anything left like he was in his prime, this could be a really close fight. But then again, Tom could beat them both in the same night, is what I'm saying. He's ready to do that. He stepped in. So, in conclusion, I just really don't know what it's going to take for Jon to fight Tom. This guy's just absolutely denying. We're literally witnessing the biggest duck of all time. Yeah, it's a dream fight. Everyone wants to see it. He's not giving what the fans will see because he knows he'd probably lose. Now, as in his position, I mean, it's kind of smart. But, dude, you got to take fights. You can't be scared. And he said he would be willing to strip his belt to be the BMF, to do a BMF fight. A BMF would not run from anyone or say no to anyone. So he's not a real BMF. Should not be given a BMF title shot. But Dana gives him whatever he wants. They're even changing the gloves for him. I'm willing to bet Jon's the reason they're doing it. So now he's going to get to poke people in the eye and avoid getting cut. But yeah, Dana's little princess. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. What's your opinion on this? Is Jon ducking Tom Aspinall? I don't see how he isn't, but let me know what y'all think and make sure y'all like and subscribe.